The emerger stage is a bad time to be an insect. This brief stage of helplessness gives them little protection from feeding trout, resulting in exciting and continuous surface eats. This BWO emerger is a perfect imitation for this stage in this common mayfly's life cycle, and will be a go-to pattern almost year-round. Start by tying your olive thread in behind the eye. Lay a thread base back down the shank and almost through the bend of the hook, ending at about the bend's apex. Here you'll add some of the stringy P-wing yarn. Prepare it by picking apart the fibers to create a sparser material. Cut off about an inch of the stuff, and transfer it to a point a few turns above where you stopped your thread. Tie in here and wrap down again to the hook bend to secure, and trim the excess so that the yarn goes a couple hook shanks in length past where it emerges. Next, grab a few turkey fibers and separate them from the larger feather. Tie them in tip first just behind your tail, then wrap up above to the hook point. Follow with touching wraps from your feather, making sure that the spiky edges of the fibers stick out on the body. When you reach your thread, tie off and snip the excess. This brown foam will imitate a bulging wing case and provide plenty of buoyancy in the surface film. Tie an end in almost behind the hook eye and wrap it back to just above the hook barb, securing with tight wraps. Leave a long tag section facing rearward for now. Go to your olive dubbing and pull off a small, sparse clump. Wrap it around your hanging thread in a thin noodle and cover your foam's tie-in area up to the hook eye. Now, get a few strands of fluorofiber, gather them together, and snip from the larger bunch. Align them the best you can and tie them in at their midpoint just behind the hook eye. Fold the front-facing strand back and wrap again so that both tags come off the sides of the shank at an angle like so. Take your rear-facing foam and fold it over to form the wing case. It should come to rest pretty much where you tied in your fluorofiber. Take a few tight wraps to lock in, ensuring it doesn't rotate around the shank. Before I whip finish, I'll also go around and make cuts on the fluorofiber gill section. Carefully trim these to size so that they reach a little in front of the hook point. Now, I'll cut off most of the excess foam. We'll cut it even closer in a bit, but I like to get a little bit out of the way so that it's easier to make my turns and I don't snip my hanging thread while trying to shorten it now. With a good whip finish and your thread clear, I'll go back to my scissors and round off the foam as close as I can to the last tie-in point. Your emerger is now ready to go. Blue-wing olives are known for emerging on cloudy, rainy days, something we've been seeing quite a bit of this summer. Fish them in slower runs and back eddies where these semi-floating drifters will accumulate as easy prey. Happy fishing, and thanks for watching.